I don't blame my family for abandoning me. My whole family were abducted and we were placed in some prison facility that this guy had secretly built for years. Why this guy had secretly built this prison, I have no idea, and why my family were abducted, I have no idea. Our abductor fed us and gave us all of the necessities of life and we were okay, but we wanted out of this place. We missed our own life and our abductor didn't seem like the torturing murderous type. Then the abductor told me to inject myself with AIDS, and if I don't do it, then my family will be fed to predatory wild animals. I injected myself with it and I expected to feel ill, but for some reason I wasn't ill. I was then forced to inject myself with other illnesses, but for some reason I was still healthy. I didn't understand it, and because I couldn't understand it I started to become volatile towards my own family. My wife and teenage children were becoming afraid of me. I just wanted to know why I was fine, and this nagging mystery had turned me into some raging monster. My wife wanted our abductor to protect them from me. I had calmed down, but now there was tension in my family. My family couldn't stop seeing how I had scared them due to my actions. They didn't seem bothered by being in this well-built prison, as their thoughts were always on me now. Then I had to inject myself with more viruses or my family will be fed to predators, wild animals. I refused, and when my family were fed to some wild animals because I refused to inject myself with a virus. I couldn't believe it, but my family were still alive and it didn't make sense at all. I kept asking them how they were alive after being eaten. Just seeing them and the impossibility of them existing started making me go crazy. I started behaving really badly towards them because it didn't make sense to me how they were alive. I tried apologizing, but my wife couldn't believe that I refused to take the virus injection, and accepted them to be eaten. They were all scared of me and they preferred the abductor and felt safer around him. I had to remind them that he abducted us and that we are in a prison. The abductor made another prison just for my wife and 2 teenage children. They can visit me, but they don't want to anymore. They have abandoned me.